I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, yeah, we got a little tree going on here.
Yep.
We have Edith, and then it's us, and then was the story of Molly.
Yep.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Because those stories was
Edie
dumb.
would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
That's because this entire thing is mean.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Great-Grandma Edie.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
So wait, we're in Norway now?
We are in Norway.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan.
Latest victims of the family curse. The
On
family curse
January
of pissing
7th,
off the Finches.
1937,
Getting
he set
smoked by
sail with
Odin.
and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
I'm assuming that's Odin's grave over there.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Yep, that's his grave.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
This has been real news with Edith Finch. Signing out.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Well, that was much shorter than the last one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not...
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Shag carpets.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Someone didn't take all their medicine.
Either that or she left on a Tuesday.
For me, it was Tuesday. Oh.
That's not okay.
Usually people like to
Keys.
get clean. There's a secret in their bathroom in this.
By Sven and Edith Finch.
It's just like a bunch of like short stories that like people at the house tell.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What?
This is not okay. Just not gonna take a second and like just. Okay, I guess we're here now.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
It's not okay, game.
So this is a dark room, but admittedly a really kind of creepy crawl space dark room that you can use to creep on ladies in the bathroom.
But that's your grandma. You don't creep on grandma. Mitten?
Scotch.
No, Milton. We're still looking for Milton.
But Milton's dead, baby.
No, Milton's somewhere in this house.
Just creeping out, waiting for us to turn our back. None of this is okay. Paranoia at maximum. Twins.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
One wanted to be a soldier and the other an astronaut.
To the command center. To the command center!
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
It's because this was bad.
Made a little club fort. 1980 and 1981.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind,
Light.
that was it.
I lost. His foot's broken.
Why is he on a swing set with his broken foot?
Whee!
My brother said he'd
Oh,
die
that's
before he ate
sweet.
another mushroom. And he did.
So, each analog stick controls another leg.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Don't jump off into the ocean, kid.
I think Calvin
Bad idea.
always wanted to fly.
No.
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
Look at you,
But
Mom!
that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Kid, this branch is not gonna hold you doing this.
See, our brother Sam?
Maybe if I hadn't
Calvin?
said that.
This is Calvin. I'm playing as Calvin.
Our brother Calvin was kind of, not the brightest crayon in the box.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
The wind hadn't picked up.
I'm doing it! No, I saw what that was. You were like upside down. You're gonna fall straight flat and get your
And maybe
neck
he'd
broke.
still be here. But I doubt it.
One more should do it.
I saw that momentum. You should be on the ground.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Not the fact that he was kind of,
There it is. Oh crap. Oh crap.
none of this is
He
okay.
made up his mind to fly. And he did.
He became
Legend?
Aquaman.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I don't wanna.
Too bad, we're going in.
But this game triggers all of my special
After the
senses. You know that
Edie
little
ripped
feeling
off
that Spider-Man
Calvin's half
gets?
the room.
He gets his spider sense. I got my special sense. And this game just like likes to prick off all those like tingly bits in the back of my neck.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
So he became a soldier, and then his
Yeah,
brother-
one flew off to space, the other became a soldier.
Yep. Oh, that's not okay.
Who made this house? Full of secret trap doors that go one certain direction. Is Milton still here? Wait, did Milton leave another trail?
I don't see Milton's trail.
No, in front of us, little pumpkin.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Yuck! Oh, there is nothing good up there. think this is like the second floor. We got one at the stairs.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
That's right, because she was the child actor. The attic that's been locked. The front doors and all that. Downstairs. Is it getting darker outside or is it still light?
Barbara. Okay. So Barbara's the next bit. Milton, you are creeping me the heck out.
So, no, I'm really creeped out by the giant
Growing up,
Sasquatch over there.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Okay, she has high hopes.
There's the door we couldn't get through.
Which
'cause
is
it's been
still sealed with foam. Mom, you need to chill.
I'm a little creeped out by the Bigfoot thing and all the mannequins. Tales of dreadful stories.
Of all the
Starring
stories people
Barbara
wrote about
Finch.
Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
I like the little Felix in the bottom left.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It
Never
was
go
just
into one of
the
these.
boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Yeah,
Now
that
that
scream like
was
that.
a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if
Rick.
I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the
Our
music
family's
box.
crazy.
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
So that's how we get out.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh.
Did the music box be turned earlier?
Yeah, I'm
And
assuming
as she
like
wound the key, she
you have to keep
listened
winding
for
it until
Rick,
the key
but
pops
the
up.
house was silent.
See, none of this is okay.
Watching you get afraid is hilarious to me.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The blood on the floor? It's like, dude, there's a pool table down here. I feel like
That's not how you swing a crutch. If the WWE has taught me anything, that's not okay.
It's pain. It's totally pain. Calling it. No twist ending. Surprise! I brought the convention here, doll!
is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
That's what the freaking pile sawed off his hand. And that's why he had to rush out. That's where there's blood on the floor. It's Dad's blood. We're good. Ricky Bay, where you be? Work up those muscles. Gotta get these beating. Gotta get your beating arms in order.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Why do I have this crutch?
Because we kept it after we dumped our boyfriend for playing a prank on. That's actually like a minor overreaction.
Look, I know they have monster things. That's how I die.
Slip on the crutch and you're gonna slip on the rollerblade.
I think so. Walter?
Walter, are you there?
Walter, I'm gonna beat you with this crutch if you don't answer me.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Rick, we dumped you. Go home.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Or just retrace those.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
That's just her dad.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Did we kill our dad? He's got a hook for a hand because, well, he kind of cut off his hand.
Yep. I don't know why he's in the yellow jumpsuit, in the orange jumpsuit though.
He's in orange jumpsuit because he's been working. He got paint on his old jumpsuit. Blood.
The Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Why do you do this to me?
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I told you, we got the villain back.
Had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara,
What a wee.
tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
4 out of 10, you can make your pun better.